Hello and welcome to this short presentation on UQ Abroad's Student Exchange Program at the University of Queensland. Throughout this presentation I'll be referring to the UQ Abroad website to help you understand how to navigate your way around. So please familiarise yourself with the web address www.uq.edu.au/UQ Abroad. This presentation will provide you with information about studying on exchange in Latin America. Within the Latin American portfolio, you can choose from 5 different countries and 6 different host universities for your exchange. UQ Abroad has exchange agreements with the following universities in Brazil, Chile, Colombia, Mexico, and Peru. When choosing a host university, many things may play a part in your decision-making process. However, I would encourage you to put foremost in your mind the academic compatibility of the host university with your UQ degree. If you cannot find courses at your host university that will give you credit towards your UQ degree, as approved by your UQ faculty on a study plan, then your exchange cannot proceed. So please make sure that you have thoroughly researched what courses are on offer at your host university and whether they would be suitable for your exchange. For more information on how to research your options, please watch the What is UQ Abroad and How do I Apply presentations in this series. Please be mindful of the competitiveness of the host university that you are interested in. An indication of competitiveness can be found on the UQ Abroad website in a document called Places Available for Exchange. Given the popularity of some exchange partner universities, you cannot be guaranteed a place at your first preference host university, so please make sure that you have thoroughly researched a second and third preference of host university to make sure that they are viable alternatives if we cannot offer you a place at your number 1 preference. The Brazilian, Colombian and Mexican academic year runs from September to May. So this means the UQ Semester 1 would be the Northern Hemisphere spring or summer semester, and UQ Semester 2 would be the Northern Hemisphere autumn or winter semester. The Chilean and Peruvian academic year is similar to UQ. A full-year exchange is available at most of the host universities in Latin America. However, a single semester exchange only is possible at PUC Chile. Every university in the world is different and have their own quirks and idiosyncrasies. Please keep in mind that your host university will not function the same as UQ, and that you will need to adjust to a new academic and administrative style, as well as a new culture and language. Some things you should know before you apply are as follows. A limited number of courses are available in English at our Latin American partners, so it is strongly recommended that you use your electives for exchange. Most Latin American host universities only require you to have international health and travel insurance, and please keep in mind that you will be covered by the UQ corporate insurance while you're on exchange. So usually no domestic insurance is needed in Latin America. Students must have studied 4 semesters of Spanish language at a university level or suitable equivalent prior to commencing their exchange semester at PUC Chile. Most of the Latin American host universities will run pre-semester language and culture courses or orientation programs. It is highly recommended that you attend these sessions. Some can even contribute to your overall full-time study load for credit transfer purposes. However, some may incur an additional cost. Please check whether attendance is compulsory at your host university, as some Latin American universities will take attendance rolls at the start of each class. When it comes to accommodation, on-campus or off-campus university-owned and managed accommodation may be available, but is limited. So please take advice from the host university and be prepared to apply as early as possible to secure a place. Private rental or share flat accommodation may be available, but it is up to the student to arrange this independently without the assistance of the host university or UQ. A host family stay is a common form of accommodation for students in Latin America. Please research the company facilitating the host family stay to ensure that it is reputable and that there are no unreasonable expectations on you as the student. UQ Abroad recommends that students have between 12 to 15,000 Australian dollars available for your semester of exchange. This sum will obviously vary greatly depending on your exchange destination and your personal spending habits. More detailed breakdowns of living expenses can be found on the host university pages of the UQ Abroad website. Past exchange student testimonials also contain information about budgeting and costs, so please have a read through those on the UQ Abroad website. There are some scholarships available for exchange to Latin America or Spanish-speaking countries, so please make sure that you have watched the costs and scholarships presentation in this series to find out all the details you need to know. Please note, UQ Abroad is not responsible for issuing student visas and cannot provide specific advice. Many countries do require you to have a student visa on exchange, so please check with the relevant consulate or embassy for those details. Start researching your visa requirements and preparing the documents early, as getting a visa can take up to 3 months. Keep in mind though that you cannot apply for your visa until you receive your official acceptance letter from your host university, and this may not arrive until very shortly before your exchange commences. Questions you will need to ask the consulate or embassy are: what type of visa do I need? What supporting documents will I need to submit? How much does it cost? And where does the visa have to be issued? This may be in Australia, or it could possibly be in a third country. If you wish to find out more information about the UQ Abroad Exchange Program, I would encourage you to have a look at the UQ Abroad website. Please watch the other presentations in this series, which you can find at the Attend an Info Session link. You have been watching Exchange to Latin America, but I would also recommend you watch What is UQ Abroad, Costs and Scholarships, How do I Apply, and any other regional presentations that may be of interest to you. You may also wish to attend a face-to-face discovery session held during the semester. The dates, times and locations of these sessions will be updated in due course. Please also consider looking at the FAQs, as there are many questions there that are common for potential exchange students. Or you may wish to contact us on this page, or visit us in the resource room, which is room 220 on level 2 of the Student Union Complex, which is building 21C. Our consultation hours are between 11 and 2 Monday to Thursday, and 11 to 1 on Friday. Please note that a different advisor will be advising in each session, and take note of the specific portfolio responsibilities that they may have. The UQ Abroad team looks forward to working with you in the coming semesters to organise your exchange and welcomes any questions you may have. Thank you for listening.